Hello my crafty friends, this is Sharon here. I just wanted to show everyone how I created this card with the Help Me Grow dies and stamp set. Let's get started. Okay, I have cut a piece of Country Woods paper, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That will be our base. This is the stamp set. We'll be using Thanks or Hello from this one. I think Thanks is what I decided to use. And this is the die set. I guess I should show that right side up. This is the die set. It comes with all of these dies. This is the flower pot, the spade, the fork, the garden sign. This is the bottom of the pot, and these are the leaves and the flowers. And this is the handle for the spade and the fork. Okay, so I've already got all of these cut out. So to save time, I cut this from the black side of Cajun Craze. And we're going to start with these by inking the edges, giving them a little shadow. There's one. I'm using pecan pie ink. Like that. I'm going to set these aside for just a minute. I also cut a lot of the dirt. I cut it at an angle so it will look like it's not level. I've already cut one of these out. This will sit right here when we're ready for that. I cut this out of brushed silver paper from Stampin' Up. I cut these from, this is the handles for the spade and the fork. Cut those out of pecan pie. What you do is put your glue right there and right here. I cut this from the dark side of pecan pie. There's a little slit in the handle. You will simply put that in the slit. Hold it there for just a minute till that glue sets. There's one. Going to do the same thing on this. Yeah. That's not what I do in there. There it goes. Just hold that until it glues to the back. And there you have your little shovel. I've also cut some leaves from Garden Green and Granny Apple Green. The dark one is Garden Green. We're going to use those in our pots when we're ready for those. I'm going to go ahead and get this dirt adhered, but I'm not going to adhere it all the way because the spade is going to have to go in it. I'm just going to do the bottom for now. Get as close to the edge as you can. I have to trim that off a little bit around the edge on the back. I just wanted it to look imperfect. Just trim that along the edge of your card base. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put this spade on here where it's going to be sitting. Just going to glue this down so we can glue the rest of that dirt down. Put it about right here. Leave that up so you can put the string on it. I do have a couple of pieces of string from my stash. Just going to put that through there and tie it off and then trim it. I'm also going to go ahead and put the other one on. Hope everyone's had a good Friday. We got a little rain a while ago. This is just some cord from my stash. We're in Arkansas and nearly the whole state has been under a burn ban because it's been so dry. I guess I need to let that sit there for a minute before I try to do that. Might have been easier to do this before I glued it down. I'll trim that. There you have it. There's your fork and your spade. Then we're going to put these together. I'm going to tip one of them. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here to hold that because we're going to need somewhere to put our plants in. It comes with the bottom of the pot also. All of this is cut out of Cajun Craze, the light side of Cajun Craze. I'm going to set this right here. Glue this down a little. And I'm going to cut one of these because I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm going to set that right in there, just like this. There's a slit in the top of the pot so you can put your plants in. Then I'm going to use two more. I'm going to put those in the bottom pot, right about here. I'm also going to use one of these and put in that bottom pot. These are all the die cuts from the set. Put him right there. Put you a little glue on there to hold it down. Then I'm going to cut this and I'm going to lay it down under the pot so that it looks like it fell. And another one. And I may go ahead and put one more on the other side. Thing about these, you can tear them and use them however you like. You can easily cut all this out of scraps. And then I've cut some little white flowers out of white willow. And I'm going to put those in the dirt. About right here, so it looks like that's what they're digging for, is the flowers. And then I'm going to take my little garden marker, which I've also cut from Cajun Craze. And this is the part that goes on it. So I'm going to glue this on. This is what we'll stamp our sentiment on. And I've already got the sentiment thanks, and I'm going to stamp that with pecan pie ink. Make sure I don't have any ink on that. Stamp that right in the middle of that garden marker. And then I'm just going to put that about right there. Just kind of throw it on there so it doesn't look like it's and there you have it. It's that simple. I did already have everything cut out, but it ended up being a really simple thank you card. Now this will glue on the front of a card base, and you've got a thank you card. I just want to thank everyone for watching. If you don't care, go to Facebook and like my page at Sharon's Crafty Life. I have a website at sharonscraftylife.com. Also, if you would like this video, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.